Hey people, you ask me how to train as a beginner. Well, certainly I don't really know your current athletic profile. So let's break it down into the 4-day split with more where is a solid foundation that can be made before jumping into more detailed and advanced training methodologies. So this is one of my suggestions that I like to do most of the time. So for example, the day 1, upper body strength, just specific and classic bench press. Mastering these exercises, this compound movement targets the pectoral muscles, deltoids and triceps, emphasizing horizontal pushing strength. Some rows, engaging some rows, barbells, dumbbells, engaging the upper back, particularly the latissimus and rhomboids, promoting scapular retraction and shoulder stability. Some overhead presses in all of them as well, so targets the deltoids, trapezius and triceps, emphasizing vertical pushing strength and shoulder stability. Pull-ups or chin-ups, compound exercises targeting the upper back, lats, biceps, enhancing vertical pulling strength. Some dips as well, isolating exercise for triceps, focusing on elbow extension and complementing some pushing movements as well. On a day 2, for example, I would change it to the lower body strength, specifically the first of all, of course, the squats. So fundamental compound movement that engaging quadriceps, hamstring, glutes and core, emphasizing lower body strength in general. So this is a must. Deadlift, of course, targets the posterior chain, including hamstrings, glutes, and of course the erector spinae, promoting hip hitch movement. Some lunges, so single leg exercises focusing on quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, enhancing unilateral stability and strength. Some leg presses. This is also a very important compound movement that isolates the lower body, emphasizing quads and glute activation, especially for those athletes who have some disability in a range of motion. Calf raises, isolation exercise for the calf muscles, improving ankle stability and lower leg aesthetics. Not to forget. On day 3, some power and explosiveness. So do some power cleans, jerks, explosive full body movement targeting the posterior chain, but also the whole body, particularly also in the hips hinge, hamstrings, and upper back movement. Some box squat, also some plyometric, not to forget. This exercise enhancing explosive power and reactive strength in the lower body. Some throws or ballistic exercises, something like medicine ball throws. This dynamic movement targets the core and upper body, emphasizing power transformation and translocation throughout rotational force. Some kettlebell swings, also the hip hinging movement, engaging the posterior chain, promoting power and endurance. This is also a so-called plyometric exercise, but it is also, you can put some plyometric push-ups variation. This variation targets the chest, shoulders, and triceps, emphasizing also the upper body power. On a day 4, for example, hypertrophy and endurance. You can change to a dumbbell bench press. This variation of a bench press with dumbbells promote also the unilateral strength and muscle imbalances corrections. Pull downs on a machine, so isolating exercise targeting the latissimus, enhancing also the upper body width and strength. So it's very good to use the machine in this case. Shoulder presses, the delts, the focusing on unilateral strength stability, especially if you do it with the dumbbells. Barbell rows, isolating movement in the upper back, mid back, and lower back range. So target the whole spectrum of back muscles. Some bicep curls as well, isolating exercise for the biceps, emphasizing elbow flexion. I will do a barbell curl. Some triceps, focusing on the elbow extension, as I said, isolating the strength of the muscle, and also not to forget, of course, rest and recovery. So the mobility exercises, recovery protocols, focusing on dynamic stretches, enjoy mobility drills to enhance range of motion and to reduce the muscle stiffness in the area where it's needed. Cardio, so low intensity cardiovascular activity to also help you recover better and promoting blood flow without causing additional fatigueness, and to adjust the load and intensity based on your individual capabilities, progressively increasing also as the strength improves is a must. So by that I will end up this conversation at this, and of course I want to talk to you soon, guys. So take this under consideration, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.